Oh hey kids, it's Mr. Bologno, and thanks for joining me. I cannot wait to start this new project on one of the classic stories of all time, the Rainbow Fish. I'm going to read the story to you, and then after that, you're going to make your own rainbow fish. Next. Before we get started on creating our own rainbow fish, I want to read one of my favorite stories of all time, The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister. Okay. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him the Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would say. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called, "wait for me. Could you please give me one of your shiny scales? They're so wonderful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Ha! Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset he told all of his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the Rainbow Fish. They turned away when he swam by. Uh-oh. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now, he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day, he poured out his troubles to a starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anybody like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish. "But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cave, you will find the wise octopus. Maybe she can help you." The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness. "I have been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves have told me your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how to be happy." I can't, the Rainbow Fish started to say, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Oh, never! How could I ever be happy without them?" Suddenly, he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish came back to him. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just wanted to ask you for one little scale." The Rainbow Fish wavered. Only one very, very small shimmery scale, he thought. Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one. So carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much!" The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the Rainbow Fish. For a long time, he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little bluefish whizzed through the ocean with his scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by all the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittery scale. The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became. When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. Finally, the rainbow fish had only one shining scale left. His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was very happy. "Come on, rainbow fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the rainbow fish, and happy as a splash, he swam off to join his friends. The end. So, thank you for joining me for this story. Now I would like for you to take out your sketchbook and a pencil and an eraser, and then I will go over how to make your very own rainbow fish. All right, now that I read the story to you, it is time to make our own rainbow fish. So get out your sketchbook and a pencil. Turn your sketchbook so it's like this. We're always going to start with basic shapes. First shape I'm going to do is an oval. And then I'm going to draw triangles for the fins. I'm looking at the cover of the book. There's a kind of wavy triangle at the top like that. And at the bottom, a longer triangle. Another one right next to it. And then a smaller one back here. Now we're gonna have the rainbow fish face this direction to the right. So I'm going to draw the tail here. As I said, I'm gonna do a triangle, but this triangle fans out. 2. Connect that with a wavy line. For the fish head, I'm just going to start here, draw a curved line to the bottom. Then I am going to draw just one eye since it's a side view. I'm just drawing one circle, then a little circle within that, and then a little circle, and then I'll fill in the medium-sized circle. Okay. Now, the fish lips. To me, they look like a sideways heart. So we know a heart is like this. So sideways, it'll be like that. I'm going to draw it here. Then I'm going to draw a line right down the middle. Now, going to carefully use my eraser to erase the lines within the fish lips. That's looking pretty good. Now, the fish scales. There's a whole bunch of bumps. Real fish scales are really small. That's going to take a long time to color when we color this next week. So make them a good medium size. Don't make them too big and don't make them too small. I'm going to start behind the head. And then I will draw these bumps. Then stop when I get to the bottom. Then I will continue this to the left. And then I will carefully do this as I get to the tail. I'm almost there. Ta-da! Now I'm looking at the cover of the book, The rainbow fish has some fancy details. So what I mean by fancy, just wavy lines, wavy shapes on the fins. Remember, yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. Mine doesn't look exactly like the original illustration. As long as you're happy with it, that's fine by me. Then I see a curved line over the eye and then a little dimple by the mouth. All right, we're done. That was fast, right? So once you finish your pencil drawing, do not color, because I'm gonna go over that in the part 2 video. What I want you to do is, once you're done with this pencil drawing, is to take a picture and then send it to your art teacher so that they can check on it. Remember, if you have any questions at all, contact your art teacher and they would be happy to help you. Well, that concludes part 1 of our rainbow fish art activity. Remember, send your pencil drawing to your art teacher on Seesaw, and then next week we're going to add lots of color. I mean, it's the rainbow fish project, so we need to add colors of the rainbow. All right, everyone, I'm gonna hang out here underwater in this art submarine. Until next week, bye.